Alright, we are going to take this FPVCycle build motor assist quad. We are running a 3000 milliamp battery, Li-ion battery, and this is what we're going to test for a bit of endurance. Some geese passing by. So we're kind of cruising along here. The conditions are virtually no wind. So maybe 2 mph northeastern breeze. Virtually no. It is currently drawing like 5 to 8 amps. It is 3.8 volts per cell. This is Li-ion pack, so we can go down to to 2.5 volts. Beautiful day. Look, all the trees are green. Like I say, we're doing an endurance test here. These FPVCycle motors are really proving themselves to be quite a champ here. We're cruising at 5 amps. We are presently going like 16, 17 miles per hour. We have no GoPro on here. Typically we might, but for this test we're just doing the quad and the 3000 milliamp Li-ion battery by itself. We're just making circuits around here. We are approaching 4 minutes now. Housing complex over there. Right away for the power lines. Once again, it's like 20 miles per hour at 5 amps. So with this weight, which I'll put in the description, 20 miles per hour at 5 amps. That is a sweet cruising speed for this 7-inch. This is, like I say, a test. We will do a faster run, but for this, we're just doing a leisurely cruise at slow speed. It's like 20 miles per hour. Now, as the day begins to warm, convection comes from the ground, getting a little more of a breeze, but virtually none. It's gone away now. Alright, we are approaching 6 minutes. The voltage is 22, 3.7 per volt. Sky is clearing up. Like I say, we are flying the pre-prototype frame of the QAV-S, slightly lighter than the production version, but overall virtually the same. Again, that is in the parts description below. It's 146 grams for this frame, running the FPVCycle motors, and it is really amazing how stable they are at 20-30% throttle. And it's something that I have wrestled with 7 inches for a long time. Well, it's like 2 to 3 amps now, going up 5 amps. We are at 7 minutes now. We are 3.7, 3.6 volts per cell. Still 20 miles per hour, 23, 22 miles per hour, 5 amps of draw. In the turns, we get about like 30 miles per hour. Yeah, 30 miles per hour now. Still 5 amps. That was because we were descending. Have to keep our altitude below 400 here. Sun's coming out. It's looking really beautiful. 3.6 per cell right now. We are at 8 minutes now. So yeah, it's this is our first endurance test with the Li-ion batteries with this build, with the FPVCycle motors. Really quite amazing, the endurance it has. Oh, I forgot to reset it. It's going to probably beep all the way down. Recalibrate the voltage during these tests because it's going to beep when it gets to 21 volts overall. We are at 3.5 volts per cell. We are 9 minutes now. I was able to get 9 minutes with the infinite 1400 milliamp batteries, doing a similar cruise of this nature, and I posted that video as well. So 3000 milliamp Li-ion batteries, hoping for more. You know they're slightly heavier. Again, the weights will be included in the description below. I always like to include my exact build, the weight of the build that I am flying at the time, with the different weight of the batteries. I kind of think it helps anyone who wants to build a similar build, because I don't know about you, but I've always been conscious of weight, and since I am wanting to build this particular 7-inch build to be a long-range cruiser, weight to me has a larger factor than any other of my builds. We are at 3.5 volts now. We are at approaching 11 minutes. Sun is coming out, that's nice. We are at 4 or 5 amps full. So like I say, we're 3.5 volts. We can take these things down to 2.5. We'll see whether we go that low or not. Depends on how the quad acts. We're like 3.4 volts, 3.5 now per cell. We are just cruising here, staying at that 20 mile per hour speed. Like I say, ladies and gentlemen, this is just a test. For you all mountain surfers, you'd be going a whole lot faster, and I sure like to try that. As you can see here, looking at your HD video here, there are no mountains to do that sort of thing. However, one day I will be in a place we'll have mountains. But, first of all, this is all part of kind of getting that confidence in the build. I don't know about you, but it's these kind of flights that get me that more confidence in that, hey, this build is going to work. I'm not going to have to worry too much about it when it's way out somewhere. The more you fly it, the more you can give it that endurance, it's like a car. You build it, and you don't want it to fail on a long trip. So you do several short trips. Any quirks show up so they can get fixed. Every new build's like that way. Now, I've seen some people just build it and send it for long distance, and that's great. But I tend to be a little more reserved that way. We are approaching 13 minutes. Quad seems to still be flying great. 20 miles per hour. We have 3.4 volts per cell, still pulling 5 to 7 amps. We are at 20 volts overall. We are at 13 minutes and 15 seconds. 30 miles per hour. We were descending. We're at 25 miles per hour now.